All right, so today I'm going to run out and do my monthly maintenance, my wintertime preventive maintenance. I'm going to go out and put some gas in and run the generator, make sure the batteries are tuned up, make sure everything's in good shape, pay my bill, do it every month throughout the winter, make sure that motorhome is ready to go in the spring to hop in and take off. It's pretty simple to do, keeps things running smoothly. No hassles, no worries. Let's go take care of it. All right, so one thing I like to do when making sure the maintenance of my generator all throughout the winter is working properly instead of just letting that poor guy set is you should run it pretty close to full load. I generally run it for about 20 minutes. I have a 50 amp service. I don't run it all the way up to the 50 amp. I do maybe the 25 to 30 amp range with a couple of heaters. Sometimes I'll kick on the air conditioner to put a little bit better load on it, just to make sure everything is running good. Let's go out and get this taken care of. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stop by the gas station. I'm going to pick up some gas. I put about 5 gallons of gas, fresh gas, into the motorhome every month so that I make sure that the gas stays fresh throughout the winter. So I've got a very large tank. I leave it about half to 3/4 full when I put it up for the winter, and then I just put 5 gallons in every month. If I go 6 months, and we're looking like 30 gallons usually fills up the tank. So in spring, we've got a full tank of gas and we're ready to go out and do some motoring. All right, so I got gas in the truck. I got some gas to take out to the motorhome. Let's go ahead now, head on out now to the motorhome. We got about another, maybe it's about 3-4 miles yet to go. So I got to go pay my bill, my monthly bill, then we'll go over to the motorhome and we'll do our maintenance. So we're going to go ahead, get the engine started. We'll get the generator running. We'll hook up these heaters, and then we'll finish up our maintenance. We already put the gas in. Pretty much other than that, I think we're good to go. We'll go ahead and kick on the battery power. There we go. Got a couple more months and then our tank will be full. Like I say, we're just adding 5 gallons a month. First thing you want to do is you always want to prime your generator. You're going to run this for about 30 seconds to prime up that pump. There we go, green light on, we're running. We'll give it a couple seconds for the electrical system to check everything out. All right, so the system's going to go ahead and cycle through some checks, and once it runs through all its checks, it'll kick over, show us our amperage that we're drawing right now. We'll kick on these heaters, and I'll show you the amperage that they draw. Like I say, I'm not going to make it to the full 50 amps, but I'm just going to stress the generator, make it work for a little bit. All right, just a quick couple things while we're waiting for the electronics to kick over. I do leave my refrigerator doors open during the winter while it's in storage. Of course, I do have the typical Arm & Hammer baking soda in them when I'm using it. You might notice these two little fans right here. I've got a video on cooling your refrigerator. with just a couple fans. It is hooked up by just a little USB connection, so you can use your USB batteries. Cools everything off, keeps it cool if you ever have refrigerator problems, or you're just going to drive for long ways, you don't want to run your propane. This system works great. Video up above up here, you can check the card. All right, here we go, we're good to go. We're drawing 2 amps right now in the charging circuit. So I have 2 of these little heaters that I use. Here's one right here, and the other one, and here's the other one. All right, so I kicked on one heater. We're now drawing about 13 amps on the one heater. All right, this is now with the other heater on. Looks like we're drawing about 25 amps. All right, so we're pulling about 23, 24 amps up to 25. I'm gonna go ahead and kick on one of the air conditioners. Temperature, those little heaters can really bring the temperature of this motorhome up pretty fast. So I'm going to go ahead and kick on one of the air conditioners. It'll take it a second, and then we can watch when it kicks on. We'll see the current jump once it kicks on. We'll drop the temperature down a little bit on it so it'll kick on. All right, there we go, it just kicked on. So we're drawing about 30 amps now. It's good to exercise the generator, a little more current. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna run the generator a little bit longer, air conditioner going, the heater's going, so I'm drawing about 30 amps on the gen set. We're running the engine, charging up the batteries, put some gas in it, paid the bills. So we're good to go for another month. So probably about another 30 days, 1st of March. February, March. Yeah, we'll come out and do it again. Make sure everything's working cool. Good to go. See you guys a little bit later.
All right, so hey, that's gonna about do it for me for today. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I'm heading home. You guys have a great rest of your week. Thanks for hanging out through the end of the video. If you've made it this far, why don't you go ahead and subscribe, click the little bell or a little reminder. That way, if I have a new video comes out, you can check it out. I make a lot of different types of videos. Maybe there's something there that you like, you can hang out with. You guys have a great rest of your week. Later.